Okay, well, hello again, friends. Welcome to another Prefect 99 live stream. We're back in the BA liveried 737-800 for a trip to go and support Heathrow, support VATSIM and Heathrow midweek madness. We're back at Newquay. We know Newquay relatively well. It's not been that long since we've been here. I was just checking the frame rate. We're good. The aeroplane is sat here on stand 2-1. And we need to get a bit of a wiggle on because I thought the event was finishing at 10, so I wasn't in too much of a rush. And it isn't. So, let's crack on. We probably should have come from Amsterdam, as they're online, and London East means they've probably got quite a bit of traffic. We probably can't see anything from here. No, we can't. Right, 3-0, that sounds about right. Anyway, here we are. Quick standard run through. Let's get the IRSs aligning. And I'm going to do as much prep as I can on the ground. There they are aligning. So let's get the yaw damper on. Quick check all normal, not going to check any of the pumps, but they're all off. Current diesel IFE's on, belts can stay off. Lighters right, diff pressure 0, doors open, stairs are out. Hydraulic pumps, cautions off. There we go, we can get the trim air on and set the air conditioning, leave the APU bleed off. We are going to 290. Heathrow I think is about 80 feet, so we'll set 100. It's 83. I'm not going to go through the OFP on screen just to save a little bit of time. Let's turn the main panel up, shall we? Okay, fuel wise, we've got 4.3, we're going to need 6.6, so we've got an extra half an hour on there. Auto brake test comes off. Hydraulic pressure we've got. Config works, flaps up, speed brake up, pop parking brake on. There it is. 2000. No nav aids or anything like that set just yet. These are looking a lot better, aren't they? The textures that J-Bricks worked on. Happy days. Let's get the airplane loaded and get the fuel on 6634. Here's what we need. And we are getting fueled. FMC, the nav data expires the end of tonight. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Eric day tomorrow. Right, Echo Golf Hotel Quebec, yes. We're on stand 2-1. Got that written down. We're not requesting clearance because we've got no ATC over here. Didn't I just put that in? There it is. Oh, like an idiot. Not that it matters. And we are off to Heathrow. We are Speedbird 35 Yankee. Deliberately picked that 7 Delta X-ray, my usual cheeky call sign. Doesn't really fit when you've got a 2.7, although I suppose it doesn't really matter, but hopefully there's no call sign similarity. Well, there's nobody online with it because we haven't had an issue. Been able to log on. Let's check that. Direct DAWLY, November 172 OTMET. Yes, that's it. It's direct, so we haven't got anything to worry about there. We have got OTMET 1 hotel, but there's only one OTMET there. That's suitable for all the runways, but we're expecting westerlies. Or do they call it easterlies? I'm heading west, so I'd call it a westerly, but you never know. There are some RNAVs there as well. I'm going to pop the descent forecast in now before I forget. 200, 150, 100, 1020. Here's what we're going to expect. There should be an ATIS online for Heathrow. In reality, you could call up London Information. Or there used to be VATSIM, so you could listen to it, and you'd be able to pick that up from a lot of places, so you'd be able to get that on the ground. I am cheating. Oh, there is no ATIS now, that's odd. Okay, so I don't know what the transition level is going to be, but we'll update it. It makes no difference. You've got to change over at some point, but what that does is it sets the flag for the reminder. So, 8 at 029, you can put in single figures. You can put in single figures for the direction 6 to 4 and 0 at 21. So we don't know which runway yet. That's fine. Done that. Done the route. What we can do is get our 0 fuel weight 55.0. Bang on, that matches exactly what I've got on the OFP, which is grand. We have got 6.6 on the fuel. 6.6, 3.4. It's not quite that, is it? Oh, okay. It is that. Just the sensitivity on the gauges. Fine. So we can get that set. Our reserves are 2.9. So reserve is 2744 to the alternate, which is Manchester. And so we're going to use 2.9 up. Our cost index is 20, and we are going up to 290. Enable cruise out, fine. It's interesting. I don't think that's going to be true. We are going direct to DAWLY. OTMET 27. We should be able to make that, so that looks like a spurious warning. Top climb wind is 01035. The ISA deviation is positive 10. And 0 fuel weight, our gross weight is 61.6. We're going to plan for that full gross weight, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to get the weather for Newquay. Okay, 1750 Zulu. The wind was 320 at 11. All the 9s, so 10k or more visibility scattered at 700. Interesting. Temperature 180.13, Q1023. We've got no squawk. So that's a 300-foot difference you can see there. And with that in mind, it's going to be runway 30, obviously. Let me just have a look at the chart to see. Oh no, we're obviously going to take the full length. We can't depart from one of the intersections. So that's fine. 302 I'm going to put on the heading. What does it say? Forward departures 2000, so I'm actually going to set 290 because we're just going to go straight into our climb. We're going to maintain runway heading, runway 30, Aircraft climbed straight ahead until 2000 AGL or across the coast before turning on track. I'll have a look at the airport diagram, but I don't think that is particularly far outbound. So we got 1105 set 302. Just in case we need the ILS, there it is. DAWLY is nothing really. I'm not going to set the NDB, or technically set the ADF. So what can we go with? Minimum flap is 1400. Good. So we are going to be taking runway 30 full, it's dry, flap 5, yes, 22k, and the assumed temperature of 34, leads on, let's pop that in, so 22, 34, 90.8, 90.7, that's close enough. So trim of 5.5, it's about there. 136, 137, 141. There is no departure, but we can pop the runway in. And what we are going to do, we need to be above 2000, but that's above aerodrome elevation, which is 400, so 2400. So I will actually take the new key NDB. Uh, 302. Just to give VNav, just to give LNav a chance to. We'll go direct anyway. So that's not quite going to cut it. But 2004 before we turn. We'll probably head due east initially and then direct, and then LNav. So for the arrival, OTMET 27. Next one, needle 210. Easel 13, 250 below, yes, and 220 below at Ockham at 70. Good. So 141. Day, so performance is done. Hey Warhawk, sorry, that was hiding. The chat was hiding behind the other window. Yeah, thanks. It has. I've done a couple of streams, but I've been a bit quiet, been away, and just had a lot going on, so haven't been getting into it. Anyway, we've got 10 minutes before we need to be scheduled off. So why don't we think about getting the show on the road? Get the APU on. But yeah, back in Zibo, as fun as the Phenom is, it's nice to be back in this jet. We have still got nobody to talk to. I can put that up there. It's not a bad looking livery, it works on many an aircraft, doesn't it? I quite like it with this one. Oh, that was my attempt at sorting the nose out. I failed miserably, if you can't tell. It wasn't a bad attempt. Oh, that's a bit offensive. Anyway, you can see there's our departure. Taking off and then heading straight to DAWLY. There are no SIDs for this aerodrome. Look at the takeoff minimums. Where are they? Approved operators. Wow, 125 meters. Can't see. Is pretty impressive. Otherwise, it's 150 and 200 for Cat D, and a radar vector departure. But that's LVPs. The standard is 400 meters in the day, but still pretty good. Anyway, lots to do. Flight director, come on, master my side because I am flying. Oh, this is tuned. If we need it, we shouldn't. Oh, I managed to press the chronograph twice. That was disappointing. No, I didn't. I managed to press ET. Even more disappointing. Anyway, we're meant to have the AP on for a couple of minutes. Let's get the AC on to start cooling the jet down. Oh, one thing I haven't done is start the flight tracking. Well, that's silly. Oh well, I'm going to lose some points for that, but that's my own fault. For I've got it written down, not taking it off. Oh, maybe there is a London to talk to. No, there isn't. South centre, south, north, east. There's no west. Fine. Okay, let's get the stairs up. The door's shut. We've already got the rear hold full. Parking brake is set. Now, are these pushback stands? Yes, I think they are, which is kind of pointless when they're at an angle like this. Whoa, that has not happened before. That's weird.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Okay, I'm just going to make a quick comfort break, and then actually the airplane's secure, isn't it? So let's get the tug on the way, and I will be back in 2 secs.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
terrible production values there. I should have put it camera outside so you could at least see.
So connected and
Let's get
bypass
hitched up.
pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So we're hitched and ready to go. We have self-cleared for departure. There's still nobody online, so to set out of. Pumps are all on. Turn the packs off in a moment. Anti-collision light come on. Seatbelts are on. As are all the pumps. We are self-sufficient.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
It's going to be 1842. Get going. I'm not going to call up on the radio if there's nobody here. Which there does not appear to be. There we are picking up under that some traffic. .42. Brakes are off.
Starting pushback and you may start engines.
It's a pretty short push. So packs off. Start engine number 2. Fuel on. There you go. Stable 2, 4, 6, 3. Line's a bit noticeable, isn't it? That fuselage model is stitched together. Okay, we'll start engine number 1 while we're still faffing about.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
So I'm going to do the fuel first. There it is. Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So 2, 4, 6, 3, 2 stable. We are disconnecting. So I'll wait to see the pin. Virtual pin.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
That was me just tuning Ockham for the arrival. There is the pin. So 5 selected. A little slow to draw that. Maybe that's a real quirk of the real aeroplane. I don't know. Flap 5. Flight controls, full forward, full aft, full left, full right, full left rudder, full right rudder. Trim set, 2 fuel on, all's checked, full taxi checklist. There it is. So generators on, APU is off, start switch is continuous, anti-ice, probes on, anti-ice not required, air conditioning, PAX auto bleeds on, isolation valve auto, that keeps you alive, flap 5 required, 5 set, green lights, stab trim, 5.5 set, start levers, 2 idle D10, flight controls checked, recalls checked, we are ready to taxi, there is nobody here. So I'm not even going to call up on Unicom, I am going to pop the lights on, clear left, clear, brakes off, config check, so briefly get the throttles to go a long way forward. Brakes work, I suppose you could do that against power if you really want. Terrain around here is not terrible. The MSA is 2000, 24, 3000 out to the east. So it is going to be heading select departure. Maintain runway track just because that waypoint isn't far enough out. I suppose what I should have done was done one about 5 miles out. Is this scattered at 700? Yeah, maybe it is. So we're going to climb straight ahead to 2400 or crossing the coast. Actually, we might be able to make it slightly earlier. Actually, yeah, we will do that. So it's actually going to be LNAV. And we'll let the aeroplane figure that out. 2 miles should definitely cross the coast because it was 2400 or crossing the coast, whichever is soonest, I believe. Or across the coast before turning. So we're going to do that. So LNAV departure with ARM 80. Just yet. I will call up on Unicom as we hook up and as we start to line up and depart. And then we're on track to DAWLY, and then we're climbing up as quick as we can, although of course it's not going to be that quick with the D rate. The climb D rate will affect your climb rate and actually increases your fuel consumption, but does reduce engine wear. Of course we could take that off completely, and if we were to do so, you actually might end up with climb thrust increase once you get to the acceleration altitude. So LNAV is armed. It's not going to be a VNAV departure. We will manage speed manually. MCP match, trip set, flat matches. doors waiting for the cabin to secure, but I'm going to assume it is. UK traffic. Speedbird 35 Yankee lining up, taking off runway 30, direct departure DAWLY.
Approaching 30. On runway
Not the best
30.
lineup. It's... Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. I didn't do the clock, did I? It's going to be 1852. Plus 6.5. That's 40% and stable. Power. Toga. Time. Water pressure on the controls. Keep your plane straight, large rudder movements needed initially.
80 knots.
Look down and check, release the forward pressure.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up, onto the flight director.
.400.
We are tracking the runway. We are into cloud above 10 degrees. Let's go command A. Oh, that was a bit violent.
1000.
There you go, straight through that initial lower layer. We'll let the airplane climb first. Okay, we can turn. The airplane's doing that anyway. There you go, that's a bit better. We are climbing to a flight level. So we'll get on track before we clean up. There you go, 090 wasn't a bad guess for the initial turn on heading. Plug up. There is the aeroplane accelerating. Flap 1. Passing flap 1, flap up. And what I might do is deselect that in a moment. Flaps up, no lights, we can run to 50. Water brake off, flaps up, no lights, gear up and off. Start switches, can go off, lights are still on, cabin is pressurizing. Crew out, 4 pumps, was checked, and we'll go climb. I thought you could push that, it would go away. By being dense. So that needs to be auto. I need to be able to get rid of that. I can't. I think that is a bug. Should be able to push it and it and go away. Oh well, that little increase has helped. So, onto VNAV speed. I want to talk to you east, south, south centre, I got south tube. Saying 83429. Really going to be unable, that message is well and truly spurious, even without the reduction. $250.10, accelerating, lights off, 4 pumps, airplane's pressurising, cabin's at 2, diffs at 3.8, steady. Got 27 set there, and it's 29 is our cruise, once, twice, 3 times. Ah, look, I think that's because every now and then it dips off. Transient. Course checked. Punters out. Happy days. So expected QNH is 1020. 1. Jersey's online. That's nice. So MSA on arrival 23. Got the arrival loaded in and it's good for all the runways. You just need to find out which runway's in use. And there is no ATIS. So I've got both charts. 27 left, I will put on 5. 27 right, 10, 3. Both are 269. And I've got them set up with left on nav 1 at the moment. Epson 316. $277 Chilton. Probably won't need those. $153 is set, and the hold for that is 328. Should we need it? The minimums for 27 left. 277, 278. So I'm going to put 278 in. That covers both runways, whether it's Barrow, the Cat 1, Opt Radio. Odd that there's no ATIS. There's Manchester, Luton, Jersey, Gatwick, East Midlands, Dublin ATIS that I couldn't Heathrow. Heathrow Ground, Heathrow Tower. Approach 11975. Tower 118.5. 217 for ground, so I like to just write those down. So I've got them handy. Of course, in reality you don't need to because we've got them on the chart. Another 10 check. Cabin diff is 6.2, cabin's at 4. Still pressurising. If that starts to go off the scale, you've got to worry. meters. So when we get to OTMET, that's when we come to London South. That's fine. So I'm going to get the weather 1850 Zulu. It's an automatic report 320 at 7. Variable between 290 and 360 degrees. 10k plus. No cloud detected. Temperature 23, dew point 13, QH1018. Matches what we experience in the sim. Doesn't really matter. So we're still direct DAWLY, and the top will climb in about a minute. Now that's interesting. It says I'm receiving, but I don't hear anything. It's a worry. Literally hearing nothing. So it shouldn't affect. Definitely
1,000 to go.
through my headphones. Oh, that's a problem. So you're still picking my mic up, which is good. Oh, I'm not picking up anything on VATSIM. Just log off for a second. See if that helps. That's weird. I'm definitely not hearing anything. Can I do anything else with 326? No, that's bad. Right, you might lose audio while I just try something. That's really weird. Well, let's do that for a minute just to at least warn them. So I'm going to follow the arrival. Just check not to connect or anything. Oh, no, it's because I knocked the joystick. So, let's go as well. Headphones are dead. So I don't think it's a plug-in issue. So those are disabled. Everything else is running. Client's running. I'm just not hearing anything through the headphones. Okay, so, well, let's do 2-1. Could hold over Bill me. Good evening, Speedbird 35 Yankee radio check. London, apologies, Speedbird 35 Yankee transmitting blind. I can see the RX, but I've still got good audio. Just leaving flight level 290, expecting OTMET 1 hotel, happy to continue. Roger, London. So I'm just watching for the RX, but I have absolutely no idea. I can't hear anything. Let's try one last thing. Com 1 volume is all the way down.
London, good evening, Speedbird 916 175.
Oh, and I'm getting it mono.
Speedbird 916, London Control, thank you, climb level 1290. Okay, 90, Speedbird 916. Speedbird 909, report heading to London, to Brussels 131.1. Heading to 131.1, Speedbird 909, thank you. Speedbird 2728, climb level 290. Climb level 290, Speedbird 278. London to 452, descent level 160. 11.160 from Central Province Joint. Steward 56, Tanker Romeo, contact London 134.125. 134.125, Speedbird 65, Tanker Romeo, cheers. Steward 2728, report heading to Brussels 131.1. Report heading to Brussels 131.1. Bye-bye.
And a good evening. Speedbird 35 Yankee. Flight level 270, I think you just messaged us, expecting on that 1 hotel Heathrow.
Steward 35 Yankee, thanks very much, descent flight level 220.
Descent flight level 220, Speedbird 35 Yankee.
London, hello, Cleveland 100, climbing 6,000 feet. KLM 1000, frequency London is 118.475.
London Control, ET3279, with you climbing to flight level 100.
ET3279, London Control, climb flight level 190.
ET3279,
So you're getting an
climbing
audio in
190.
stereo, I'm not.
451, climb flight level 300. Climb flight level 300, Can you repeat frequency KLM 1000? KLM 1000, London 118.475.
Oh, that's an 8. Excellent. India.
KLM 1000. Blue Island 560, contact London 134.125. Stupid, 35 Yankee, squawk for me 0361.
0361, speed of 35 Yankee.
Shanix 913 Alpha, right turn heading 070 degrees. Sorry, Shanix 913 Alpha, correction, right turn heading 050 degrees.
050 degrees, Shanix 913.
Ryanair 42 Bubba Whiskey, right turn heading 050
So
degrees.
27 right, 278. We'll only need order brake 1. We'll check.
Heading 0 Ryanair 42 Bubba Whiskey. Spirit 416, Brussels 131.1.
131.1, now that's Spirit 416.
London to 452, London 134.125. London to 452, contact London 134.125.
Ah, that's interesting.
132.125. Negative 134.125. 134.125. Spirit 35 Yankee is 0361, turn left heading 050 degrees.
0361, left heading 050 degrees, speed 35.
Easy 3279, right heading 360 degrees.
I did read it back, but I was in the middle of
Easy 3279, turning right heading 360.
writing
IZ 451 heading
something
360
down,
degrees.
which is why I struggled with that.
Heading 360. Another sound, speed 273, ready check.
230 going times 2 up to.
Okay, so Alpaca 782, London Roger, break, speed 2773, London, it is Rockstar 1 Hotel arrival, speed 270 knots. Roger 1 says, hell arrival 270, speed 273.
London Control, hello, EV fast ground for this flight level 165 for 180.
DC5 Kilo Alpha, London, climb level 220.
Climb level 220, EV fast ground.
During 85, parents 128.1.
Paris, 4 Aero Wings, 825, goodbye.
Logan Air 1371, fly heading 155, descent level 150.
Heading 155 down to flight level 150, Logan 137.
Spirit 35 Yankee, descent level 170.
So flight level 170, speed 35 Yankee.
Ryanair 40 for Whiskey, descent level 130. Level 160, Ryanair 42 Papa Whiskey. Speedbird 916, contact Brussels 131.1.
131.1, Spirit 916, good evening.
Sorry, 931 Amber, can you ask me to change rates, please? Negative.
So, what have we got? Let's have a look. 0.4 off that takes us to 59.7.
London Control, very deep in D62 Alpha, flight level 290, inbound. Bravo India Golf. EZ62 Alpha, London, roger.
What did we say the wind
IZ
was?
451, direct to Trent, Tango November Tango, climb level 380.
207.
Active steps, scan for the 380, IZ 44.
Zero 18 35. There you go, look, yeah. 142, 147.
London Control, Golf Foxtrot, Oscar, Papa Papa. Golf Foxtrot, Oscar, Papa Papa, London Control, Cathy 1 Victor, arrival.
Cathy 1 Victor arrival, so I'm squawking 1250, that's okay.
Shanix 23 Delta, descent level 220.
Flight level 220, Shanix 23 Delta.
Spirit 35 Yankee, resuming navigation direct Hazel, descent level 130, level by Hazel.
ONAV direct Hazel, descent flight 130 Hazel. Correction, speed 35 Yankee.
Ryanair 42 Bubba Whiskey, direct to Tel2, descent level 130 to be level by Tel2. Direct Tel2, confirm 130 by Tel2, Ryanair 42 Bubba Whiskey. Hey, perfect. London Canadian, 2 75130, Physics 1 Golf Gatwick. Easy 8892, London stop descent level 200, continue Physics 1 Golf. Physics 1 Golf level 200, easy 8892.
There you go, so we got back into VNAV.
Easy 62 Alpha, direct to ITZIP. Direct ITZIP, easy 62 Alpha. Easy 5 Kilo Alpha, climb level 290.
Contact level 290, easy 5 Alpha.
It's really distracting. Just one here as well.
131.1.
For 131 decimal on that, thank you, bye bye.
Logan Air 1371, direct Bobbington, descent, flight level 90.
Direct Bobbington down to 90, Logan 1371.
Easy 3278, direct Trent, Tango November Tango, climb level 220.
So pumps.
Easy 3279, direct Trent, Tango November Tango, climb level
Do
220.
these as well. Pressurization, land out.
Easy
Is
3279,
set.
direct Trent, climb 320.
220, your crew, 220.
Pressure
Bugs
220.
checked. Set. Can't see it. But speeds have been done. No. Nice
Data
one.
control, hello. Speedbird 53 Kilo Papa, flight level 360, inbound Bulbury. Speedbird 53 Kilo Papa, London, it's Rocksock 1 Hotel, arrival, descent level 260. Rocksock 1 Hotel, down to 260, Speedbird 53 Kilo Papa. Speedbird 2773, fly heading 010 degree. 010, Speedbird 2773. Speedbird 35 Yankee, contact London 134.125.
London 134125, thanks for service. 35 Yankee.
Tomjet 82 Kilo, level 3.
Speedbird 1001 London, roger, continue with the speed and further descent shortly.
Say again the last bit, please, transfer 201.
Further descent shortly.
Thank you.
London, good evening, Speedbird 35 Yankee again, passing. Flight level 152, descending. Flight level 130, direct Hazel.
Speedbird 35 Yankee, London, thank you, roger.
Small things can rapidly overwhelm you. Not being able to hear.
Lufthansa 29F53, just confirm your direct Coxie, Kilo, Oscar, Kilo. Oh, sorry, didn't get it. Direct Coxie, Lufthansa 29F53.
Thousand to go.
For 2 Papa Whiskey, descending 130 by 2.
Chronic 40 Papa Whiskey, London, roger, redirect Willow.
Direct Willow, for 2 Papa Whiskey.
So remember, then change the MCP, that's what we've been cleared to. I don't think we have descent via this in the UK.
Speedbird 35 Yankee, descent, flight level 120.
So flight level 120, Speedbird 35 Yankee.
Lufthansa 29F53, contact London 132.6.
So they expect 500. So that's the minimum. 5 more descent,
1,000 to go.
IFR. So that is the speed restriction.
Lufthansa 1001, speed 250 knots or greater, and descent flight level 80.
Flight level 80, speed 250 knots or greater.
Ryanair 14 Papa Whiskey, descent flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryanair for 2 Papa Whiskey.
So because we're intercepting that path, if I got into VNAV.
Done a good day, the 8892, descending by 130, tail 2 speed 250 reducing.
Easy 8892 London, roger, continue with the speed.
Easy 8892.
Ryanair 40 Papa Whiskey, speed 250 knots or greater.
Speed 250 greater, for 2 Papa Whiskey.
Well, this is checked.
Lufthansa 1001, redirect inbound.
Direct Timber, Lufthansa 1001.
Right at 40 Papa Whiskey, speed to Gatwick 126.825.
16825 runner, put up Papa Whiskey. London Control, good evening, speed bus 612 with you, speed restriction 280.
Super 652 London, Roger, continue with the speed.
I continue speed 61.
Speedbird 35 Yankee, descent, flight level 80.
Flight level 80, speedbird 35.
Control, Golf Foxtrot, Oscar,
There we go, out into vent starts that descent.
Golf Foxtrot, Oscar, Papa, London, hello.
And it's also
40 London.
should respect that speed restriction.
1 and Outlaw 42, 4,000 feet. Outlaw 42
See there.
London, turn left, heading 100 degrees, climb to flight level 70. Left 100.
We are going to do
Flight level
is
40
dive
for Outlaw
path,
42.
so let's
Flight
get
level
change to
70.
calm it down a
Flight
bit.
level 70 for Outlaw 42. Speedbird 35 Yankee, contact Heathrow 119 at 75.
Director 119er75, thanks for the service. To speedbird 35 Yankee, bye bye.
Bye-bye. Just under 1001, speed to Gatwick 126.5.
Hello, reduce speed 250 knots for left.
250 left, EV45.
Heathrow Director, speedbird 35 Yankee, 737 800, information, India, OTMET 1 Hotel.
290325 track miles, runway 27 right, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, east for QNH1018. Descent 5,000 feet, QNH1018, speedbird 903. Logan 1371, descent flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
Down to 70, speed 200, Logan 1371.
220.
220, Logan 1371.
Speedbird 35 Yankee, Heathrow, hello, leave Ockham heading 075.
Leave Ockham heading 075, speedbird 35 Yankee. So I'm going to pop that in.
2903, turn left heading 090 degrees. Left heading 090 degrees, speedbird 923. RNS 711, reduce speed 220 knots.
Reducing down to 220, here on 711.
Stuart 65 Tango Romeo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, one established 27 right,
Thousand
take
go.
glide path.
Descent to 3,000 feet, when established, descent with the glide path, speedbird 65 Tango Romeo.
Center 7 Whiskey Golf, speed 160 knots or greater till 4 DME. Speed 160 until 4, Center 7 Whiskey Golf. Center 7 Whiskey Golf, thanks, contact tower 118.5. 118.5 for Center 7 Whiskey Golf, thanks, have a good evening. RNS 711, turn left heading 100.
Left heading 100, left heading 711.
Is E45, leave Lambourne, heading 275.
Lamborn 275, EV45.
Stuart 903, turn right heading 240 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet. Right heading 240 degrees, descend 3,000 feet. Stuart 903. 4,000 feet. 1,000, Stuart 903. Stuart 65 Tango Romeo, speed 180 knots or greater.
Speed 180 or greater, speed with 65 Tango Romeo.
Stuart 35 Yankee, descend flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, speedbird 35 Yankee.
Logan 1371, flight heading 090 degrees.
Heading 090, Logan 1371.
2903, speed 180 knots or greater. Speed 180 knots or greater, speedbird 903.
Level change was a mistake there, I think.
1,000 to go.
RNS 711, turn left heading 070 degrees.
Left heading 070, you're on your 711.
Speedbird 65 Tango Romeo, speed 160 knots or greater till 4 DME.
160 greater to 40 and
So it's the wrong vectors.
Speed 65 Tango Romeo, contact tower 118.5.
Tower 185, speedbird 65 Tango Romeo, thank you.
2903, turn right heading 300, descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 27 right. Right heading 300, descend 3,000, clear ILS 27 right, 0903. Easy up 45, check standard pressure please.
Roger, what is the QNH? 45?
Now set standard please, 1013.
Okay, 1013, 45. 35 Yankee 25 track mile 27. Descend to altitude 4,000 feet QNH 1018.
Send altitude 4,000 feet QNH 1018, speed 35 Yankee.
Logan 1371, turn right heading 180 degrees, descend down to 4,000 feet QNH 1018.
I thought I said that.
Heading 180 down to 4,000, QNH 1018, Logan 1371.
EG45, descend flight level 70.
Descend 70, EG45.
EG45, speed 220 knots.
220, EG45.
RNS 711, turn left heading 340 degrees.
Left heading 340, runner 711.
Heathrow Director, Skyway 184, bound Weasel, passing 115, within DL 1018, 737-800. Logan 1371, turn right heading 230 degrees, speed
Pretty
180
horrific,
knots to grade.
the variable wind. See the airplane pitching all over the place.
230, speed 180, operator, Logan 1371.
Skyrise 184, Heathrow Director, good evening, hold land board, delay less than 5 minutes.
On the lamp, Skyway 184.
Zibo 903, established LS, 7 right. RNS 711, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left heading 270, runner 711. Are we behind the guy now descended level 70, now heading 300 from us?
A firm, sir, because I didn't actually have space to get you in, unfortunately. Brit rate Logan 1371, expect you 7 right, flight speed 240 degrees.
Expect 27 right, heading 240, Logan 1371.
Heathrow evening, speed 235, turn left heading 320 degrees. Zibo 903, established LS,
That's me,
right. 903, roger, speed 160 or greater till 4.
Speed 160 knots or till 4, speed 903.
235 Yankee, turn left heading 300.
Left heading 300 degrees, run is speedbird 35 Yankee.
82903, contact tower 118.5.
Tower 185, speed 903, goodbye.
Okay, the VS to finesse.
Speed 2773, 200 knots. Logan 1371, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, clear ILS 27 right.
Down to 3,000, QLH, cleared ILS 27 right.
ILS 711, turn left heading 100, descend flight level 70.
Left heading 100, descend 70, runner 711.
EC45, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Left 090, EG45.
Heathrow, speedbird 2773, speed 2. Good evening, hold and welcome, delay less than 5 minutes, reduced holding speed. Sir 2773, Heathrow, hello, reduced to holding speed, hold outcome, delay less than 5 minutes.
Reduced holding speed, hold outcome for about 5 minutes, speedbird
Yeah,
273.
I'm going to go flap one early.
Logan 1371, we're on the ILS 27 right.
Logan 1371, roger, rate speed 35 Yankee, once localizer established 27 right, descend glide path, speed 180 knots or greater.
Once established on the localizer, descend with the glide, speed 180 or greater. Speedbird 35 Yankee.
RNS 711,
Old habits.
track mile 27 right, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
4,000 feet, QNH 1018, runner 711.
We might have to descend slightly early, so I am going to be very cheeky.
Speedbird 2773, descend flight level
Go on
70.
approach.
70, speedbird 273.
We're going to have to try and do it at flap 1, which is a little bit uncomfortable.
Heathrow Director, good evening, short for Yankees with you, doing 250 indicated and inbound Bovington on the
It's not my
Hanley 1
capture, is it? So
Spirit 35 Yankee,
let's
descend
cheat.
3,000 feet further on the glide.
Descent 3,000 feet further on the glide, short for Yankee.
What just happened with the wind?
Speedbird 35 Yankee.
1,000 to
Romeo,
go.
Romeo. Missed is 3 anyway. Maybe he meant to send us down to 3.
Speed 160 knots, agreed till 4 DME.
Speed 160, or greater till 4, Logan 1371.
Logan 1371, thanks, tower 118.5.
118.5, many thanks, bye-bye.
Sparrow 711, speed 180 knots, agreed to turn right heading to 40 degrees.
More than 180, turn right heading to 40 degrees, 711.
Shell 3 Yankee Heathrow, hello, hold bombing, the delay less than 5 minutes.
There we go. Capture, we can set 3.
84525 track now 27 right, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
QNH 1018, 73000 easy 45.
4,000.
4000 easy 45.
Speedbird 2773, route direct complete, welcome heading 075.
We just literally cannot manage
Route
it.
direct Evo heading 075, Speedbird 273.
Skyrise 184, route direct Lambourne, leave Lambourne heading 275.
Leave Lambourne 275,
So using speed brake.
335 Yankee, speed 160 knots, maintain all 4 DME.
160 until 4, speedbird 35 Yankee.
235 Yankee, thank you, tower 118.5.
Tower 1185, speedbird 35 Yankee, thanks, bye.
RNS 711.
Heathrow Tower, speedbird 35 Yankee, established 27 right, 60.
Correction, Speedbird 35 Yankee, Heathrow Tower, good evening, continue for 27 right.
Continue, speedbird 35 Yankee. 160 until 4. 316 is the mist. Here we go, it's just about coming stable. That was interesting, to say the least. Getting gear early just because of the throttles twitching around. And hopefully this guy doesn't take too long. I'm going to flap 25. 147.
1,000.
We only need to be stable by 5.
Flaps. Flaps.
It's a bit annoying. There we go. Speed brake on, boiler brake set, flap, final, gear down 3, start switch is continuous, but not cleared to land. Vehicles checked.
Approaching 27 right.
Logan 1371, thank you very much. Right Alpha, ground on 121.7.
Right Alpha, ground 121.7.
400.
A bit low. But a bit slow.
300.
Speedbird 35 Yankee, 27 right minimums.
035 Yankee, clear to land 27 right, 310 degrees, 8 knots.
27 right,
200.
clear land, thanks. Speedbird 35 Yankee.
Minimums.
Logan 1371, ground, I think is closed.
100.
Logan 1371, no ground still on right, so taxi right Alpha, ground
50, 40,
121.7,
30,
just till
20,
B dash shortly.
10.
Oh, wallowy.
Roger, 121.7.
That was not great.
Fine.
Really, 374, it did not feel that bad. That was floaty and gusty. I don't know what the wind was doing.
Here near 711, 6.5 out of 27 right. Here now 711, Heathrow Tower, good evening, continue for 27 right. Wilco 711.
Heathrow Tower, Condor 100 with you, holding Lowman, runway 27 left.
Condor 100, taxi second right, hold November Bravo 2 Whiskey.
Come on, mate, read it back.
Second right, hold November Bravo 2 Whiskey, Condo 100.
Speedbird 35 Yankee vacated. Alpha 10 Echo.
Super 35 Yankee, thank you. Right Alpha, ground 121.7.
Right Alpha ground, thanks for the service. Speedbird 35 Yankee. Alpha is this one.
Can we stop doing that, please? That'd be helpful. I'm still talking. CC120, push that pro face out, QNH1018. QNH1018, push back and start approved. Okay, CC120. Heathrow ground, shuttle 2 Victor Papa, request IFR clearance to Manchester. Shuttle 2 Victor Papa, Heathrow ground, good evening. Have you got a flight plan from you? I do, disregard. Clear to Manchester, open light 1 Golf, squawk 2157. Clear to Manchester, 11 Golf, squawking 2157, shuttle 2 Victor Papa, and request push to start. Roger, what stand you on? Stand 521. Stand 521, push that approach face east, QNH1018. Face east, 1018, shuttle 2 Victor Papa, thanks.
There's a 2483, hold control, okay.
Yeah, let's touch 2483, you can see there. You just taxied to 2 other aircraft. Hold position, contact ground, crash contact tower, 118.5.
Wow.
Grand, Shamrock 668, like to join the queue for clearance, please. Shamrock 668, see when I've told the aircraft to do something, could you wait for the red back first, please?
Come on.
2483.
This is Scandinavia 534, requesting push and start, please.
And same goes for you, break Lufthansa 2483, contact tower, 118.5.
Come on, guys.
Lufthansa 2483.
Really?
Clear ground, speed 257, requesting taxi. Standby 1, SIG 735, contact tower, 118.5.
This is Scandinavia 534, requesting push and start, please.
I would like to know if we can expect to depart tonight or we can expect tomorrow night.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you can wait in turn, thanks very much, and you can, I'll be there. SIG 735, contact tower, 118.5.
We'll still hold here, just at least somebody can get out 5-8.
This is Scandinavia 534, requesting push and start, please.
Yep, stand by. I'm not sure if you can expect situational awareness will help, please. SIG 125, contact tower, 118.5.
1185 is getting 125 south.
SIG 12, contact tower, 118.5.
Tower 118, let's go for request with them too.
SIG 402, contact tower, 118.5.
118.5, see you. Looks like from
497, contact tower, 118.5.
Wow, we're going to be on the ground a while.
118.5, thank you very much. See you, 497.
There we go, thank you. Stuart 257, left Bravo, hold Locky. Left Bravo, hold Locky, Stuart 257. 1 Echo Foxtrot, taxi, should ahead, left Alpha, hold low then. Ticket 10, it's your turn now, congratulations, turn left Bravo, hold Locky.
Lincoln 10, I have 2 aircraft on Charlie.
Yep, and you would have just heard what I told them to do as well, so they're both taxiing ahead of you, so you can taxi with them, left on Bravo, hold Locky.
Okay, left on Bravo and hold short and Locky, Skylink 10.
Direct, Breakthrough 35 Yankee, hello, taxi left on Alpha, stand 505. 06.
Alpha 506, thanks very much. Speedbird 35 Yankee.
Welcome to the party.
Oh yeah.
Around at Speedbird 326, request push and start, on 538. Speedbird 326, hold position, break, Iraqi 711, USB.
Runner 711, turning right on Alpha.
Runner 711, my apologies, taxi Alpha, Echo, stand 340.
Oh, 6, he gave us a good stand as well.
Echo 340, Runner 711, no problem. Sorry for the late handover, tower was busy.
No problem. ETC 45 with me. Spirit 326, stand 538, push that approach base south, QNH1018. Push and start, approved QNH1018, base out, Speedbird 326.
Scanning ticket 9, ready for taxi.
Ticket 9, hello, taxi left, and left again to Echo, hold Echo 1.
Taxi left on Echo, hold Echo 1 Skylink at 9.
Shuttle 2 Victor Papa, request taxi.
Shuttle 2 Victor Papa, taxi on Yankee right Alpha and hold Lucky.
Yankee right Alpha, hold Lucky.
Got that wrong.
Shuttle 2 Victor Papa.
Just double check the Squawk 2157, 2157.
Let's give it some cheats.
Apologies, 2157, Shuttle 2 Victor Papa.
And ground, you're on your 711, stand 225, request clearance to contact. 210, run there, 711, pass message.
That'll do.
Yeah, 711, Alpha to Echo doesn't go to 340, we should be taking Alpha Echo Bravo Foxtrot to 340 or Alpha Echo Go Foxtrot to 340. That's fine, Alpha Echo Bravo Foxtrot, stand 340.
One red. Engine's
Alpha
dead.
Echo
Oh my god, we made it.
340, you're on your 711, thanks.
PC45 West Taxi to Terminal 5 Charlie.
Right, run S1 and pot back with that Echo Bravo Foxtrot, southbound and Foxtrot, stand 340. Roger, we're going to take the first to the left Echo Bravo, then Foxtrot 340, here on your 711.
Red Taxi, this is Scandinavia 534, requesting my push and start.
Scandinavia 534, you have a clearance yet, stand by.
Super 849, requesting taxi.
Super 849, taxi, link 56, right Alpha, hold Lomond.
Link 56, right Alpha, hold on, I'm going to Super 849.
Spirit 257, contact tower, 1.5.
119.5, Super 257. I have information through it, but...
Yeah, he needs somebody for clearance or CPDLC.
Stop by.
Some poor little bus is sat waiting there.
Request to
There's a big bus over here. Wrong terminal, mate.
Speedbird 17 Whiskey. Heathrow ground, good evening. Cleared to Boston, Compton 3 Golf departure. Squawk 1.
Mass arrivals. Really?
Right, Spirit 75. I'm not sure you heard any of what I just... Spirit 75, I was just talking, so listen out first and then stop talking. Spirit 17 Whiskey, cleared to Boston, Compton 3 Golf departure. Squawk 1477.
Cleared to Boston, Compton 3 Golf departure, squawking 1477, Speedbird 17 Whiskey.
That's correct.
Ground Alpha 21 Tango, requesting FR to Munich.
Altalia 1 Krishna.
I'm just disconnecting there just to, wow, just to save that stress. Right, let's have a look at the replay. ACARS said we touched down at 148, which is much more like what it felt like. So I'm going to file that. I'm going to get rid of that. What did Valenta say? Valenta said touchdown 168. Yeah, sounds reasonable. I thought it was that good. So, a bit of a mess of a salty of comms from me because I was getting pretty maxed out. So let's shut those. Wait for the door to shut. And then let's get the old replay on. That's a bit squiffy, isn't it? Maybe it was in reality. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, because there was definitely some crosswindage going on, or a bit of gusting. See it. At least it's honest to say I was working there. Just measured on that single wheel on the average rate. But you can see that variability in the wind causes a bit of turbulence, but also what what felt like a lot of gusts. It's a lovely evening here in London, so the wind is definitely not that bad. It's sort of steady and variable, but you don't get those gusty sort of changes, and it really doesn't help in the sim that you can't feel them, so never mind. I thought that wasn't too bad. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we won't do Heathrow again because it's always a bit of a schoolboy mess, and it doesn't help when people are overworked, like ground having to do absolutely everything. But that was fun, apart from the radio's not working, which is really weird, and being off-putting because it's only one of my ears. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will hopefully be flying again tomorrow. If I don't know, probably won't see you until next week. Stay safe. Thanks for joining. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.